Hello and welcome to my video concept. My name is Vanessa Mendez and I'm a student at USU. This video is an attempt on my part to get a very good grade on my assignment for Family, Consumer and Human Development 2400 at USU. I'm currently taking this course that is based on marriage and family relationships. I have been married for 15 years myself, and as I mentioned in the past assignments, it would have been much easier if I would have taken this course a long time ago. So here we are, exploring in depth the dynamics of a strong marriage and an effective relationship between two very different individuals. As students, we have been given the chance to choose from an array of different concepts which are all intimately related to the well-being of any marriage. After long debating, I have decided to focus this assignment trying to explain the importance of enhancing our love maps. I'm pretty much sure that a lot of you out there might be thinking things like, why did she choose that concept? What is a love map? Well, I'm delighted to introduce you today to my guest, who is Carmen Dahlquist. She is a well-known expert on the field of marriage and family. Hello, Professor Carmen, and welcome to our debate today. We're all eager to hear your professional opinions on how any couple can help their relationship become stronger. Let's start from the very basics. Could you kindly explain to our audience what a love map is?
Of course. First of all, thank you very much for having me today. It's a privilege and an honor to be able to share with you why I believe enhancing our love maps is paramount to any relationship. So let's get to the point. A love map is a big piece of paper with a heart drawn on it. I'm kidding.
Right.
No, not at all. A love map is that part of our brain which we designate to store all the relevant information about our spouse. It's one of Gottman's 7 principles for making marriage work, and it does work. So, we store all that information about our most important one, their worries, their dreams, their family, their history, anything that's related to them. The main reason behind this very important concept is to show that we care, that we love, and that we admire our spouse on a daily basis.
Well, doctor, sounds like a good plan to me, but how do we implement it into our daily lives? How do we show the other person that we care, and more importantly, can we make it a habit? We don't want to forget about it after we all take our bags and go home.
Yes, of course, Vanessa. I understand where you're coming from. I thought of that, and here's what I want all of you to do. Yeah, right now, let's make it real. I'll come up with 10 simple questions about your loved one, and if you can honestly answer them, then you can pretty much say that you have a strong love map. But if you are unable to answer them, we all know there is some work to be done. So, I'm going to start off with question 1. Can you tell me what stressors your partner is currently facing? Okay, question 2. Can you tell me your partner's life dreams? Question 3. Can you tell me your partner's least favorite relative? Include your family too. Question 4. Can you list your partner's favorite music, movies, all the sort? Question 5. Do you know the 3 most special times in your partner's life? Try to include their childhood. Question 6. Do you know your partner's best friends and family? Question 7. Do you ask your partner periodically about his worries, how he's feeling? Question 8. Do you feel you know your partner in depth? On the other hand, question 9. Do you feel your partner knows you in depth? And finally, question 10. Is your spouse familiar with what you do on a daily basis?
That sounds like a great plan, Professor. But again, I'm scared that people out there won't be able to implement that in their lives. how do we make these log maps running into our normal daily life? Can you give us an example of what we can do to be able to enhance our lives?
Yes, of course. A good way would be able to play get to know each other games, as I call them. Play frequently, do some guessing, laugh about the wrong answers.
So have some fun with your partner.
Of course, always. And get to know each other, most importantly, more and more as the years go by. Knowledge is power, and that power is love. Keep the person you married a priority in your life.
Well, I think that you have managed to explain very well to our audience what they can do to be able to implement this very important concept in their lives with their partner. And it's a very simple one, it's funny, it's available to everybody. I think we can all try it at home and see if we can come up with better relationships. Anyhow, thanks so much for coming today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
It's been a pleasure having you here today, and please come back and tell us
Of
a
course.
little bit more about what we can do to enhance our relationships. How can we make our marriage stronger?
There's always ways to improve a marriage.
Thank you so much, dear. Thank you for coming.